Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. So we're starting off the day a little on the quiet side. Believe it or not, tomorrow is the winter solstice. And then we have 5 days until Christmas and 12 days until the new year. And it really doesn't feel like we're entering winter right in the spirit of the holidays because it's not that cold out there. We're starting off on the mild side this morning. Here's what's happening. There's a frontal boundary across the UP, and it's going to continue to exit east and southeast, Behind that, we could have a few flurries develop along our northeasterly wind belts. We have a northeasterly wind flow in place this morning. It is very light, and we've seen a little bit of some clear skies along the Wisconsin state line, but even still, we're going to have that cloud cover stick around for us today. So let's time everything out here for you today. Wind flow out of the northeast, 10 to 15 mile per hour wind speeds, gusts of around 20 miles per hour. A few isolated flurries could be possible along this northeasterly wind flow near Lake Superior. But otherwise, it's just going to keep pumping in the cloud cover across the region today. As we look towards tomorrow, still hanging on to some cloud cover, but wind flow becomes southeasterly tomorrow with still similar ranges of 10 to 15 mile per hour wind speeds. On Friday, models have backed off on the rain, but we could still have some spotty mix pass through the region, and that mix could include a little freezing drizzle, a little drizzle to a little isolated rain. Very spotty, very light in nature. That could create a few slick spots out there. If you're traveling on Friday, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big travel day across the region. So kind of keep that in mind. But as far as big precipitations over the coming days, nothing until Christmas Day, essentially. Highs today into the low to mid 30s, still above normal as we're supposed to be at 26 with our overnight low temperatures into the 20s tonight. And then here's the pattern as we head into next week. Right now, what we have is a big ridge on the west end of the country in the jet stream that moves in with unseasonably warm air across the Great Lakes. Then after Christmas, we're going to see a trough dig in, and it's going to bring in several disturbances that will likely keep our pattern active for the last week of this year. So this is what you need to know. So far, Christmas Eve looks to be unseasonably warm and cloudy. Christmas Day, very warm a morning. That's when our high temperatures will occur. Otherwise, it's going to be a rainy day for us. And then the last week of 2023, behind Christmas's rainy day, we're going to have active periods of some rain, followed by mix and eventually some snow by the end of next week, hopefully, if we get that pattern to drop off in temperatures. But this kind of explains it all. Let's just go dive in right onto Christmas Eve. Temperatures into the low to mid 40s for our highs. This is Christmas Day. Notice this, overnight low temperatures between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day into the 40s. That's where we're starting off on Christmas Day. That's where our highs are going to be in the morning. There's this front that brings in some rain, and that rain will stick around throughout the day. But as that front passes, we're going to see temperatures decrease throughout the day. So by Christmas afternoon, Christmas evening, we'll see those temperatures into the 30s. And behind that on Tuesday,